Today, we are taking a deep dive into something that has countless fans, well, right on the edge of their seats. We're talking about the highly anticipated Heartland Season 19. We've gathered a whole stack of info, and our mission today is to unpack everything we know so far about Canada's longest-running family drama. I'm really curious to see what surprising facts, what intriguing details have, surfaced.
Yeah, it's truly fascinating, isn't it? What's immediately clear from all this is how dedicated the fans are. They really participate in piecing together the details for upcoming seasons. So we're sifting through official announcements, behind-the-scenes glimpses from cast members, and even some really clever fan speculation. The goal is to give you a pretty comprehensive picture of what's coming for the beloved Bartlett-Fleming family. It highlights the show's enduring appeal, and why each new season feels like such a big event.
Okay, so with all this anticipation building up, the biggest thing on every fan's mind has to be when. When exactly does Season 19 gallop onto our screens? The wait feels like it's been forever.
Well, good news. You won't have to wait much longer. CBC has officially announced it. Season 19 of Heartland will premiere on Sunday, October 5th. You can catch it right on their main channel, or if you prefer streaming, it'll also be on CBC Gem.
October 5th, okay.
Yeah, so that date officially marks the next chapter. Viewers are getting ready to reunite with Amy, Lou, Jack, and, everyone else in Hudson. It's always exciting when that date gets locked in.
October 5th, definitely circled on calendars everywhere now. And speaking of new chapters, what about the episode count? Is it the same as recently, or any surprises there?
That's a good question. We can confirm it's consistent with the last two seasons. Season 19 will have 10-hour-long episodes. Earlier seasons sometimes ran longer, you might remember, but this 10-episode format seems to be the norm for Heartland now. It lets the writers craft, tighter, more focused story arcs, gives everything room to breathe, but keeps the pace moving. So yeah, expect another solid run of new stories this fall.
Right. And of course, for a show like this, with such a loved ensemble cast, the huge question is always, who's actually back? What have you found out about the returning cast?
Okay, fans will be happy here. The core family is definitely in place. Amber Marshall, Michelle Morgan, Sean Johnson, they're all confirmed. Amy, Lou, and Jack, their presence is, it's the heartbeat of the show, right?
Absolutely.
And we also see Ruby and Emanuela Spencer returning, sharing the role of Lindy. Spencer Lord is back as Nathan. Bae McPherson as Katie. Gabriel Hogan as Peter. And Jessica Steen as Lisa.
Okay, good.
And beyond the immediate family, fan favorites like Carrie James as Caleb. Oh, and Krista Bridges as Nathan's sister Gracie. She made quite an impression in the season 18 finale, didn't she? She's back too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, really strong foundation of familiar faces.
That's a fantastic lineup. But what about those returns fans have been really, really hoping for? Any particularly exciting comebacks?
The most exciting return, especially for longtime viewers, is indeed Alicia Newton as Georgie.
No way!
Yes. Her appearance is confirmed for episode 1910. The executive producer, Michael Weinberg, actually teased it himself on Instagram. This is huge because Georgie, she always brings such a unique dynamic to the ranch, doesn't she?
Totally.
That kind of fresh ambition, independence, balancing ranch life with her own dreams. Her return, especially in the season finale, wow, that could be pivotal. Maybe influencing Katie or Lindy, or even making Amy reflect. It leaves you wondering what brings her back and for how long.
Wow, that is a massive development, especially for a finale. But it sounds like there's also a flip side, a notable character whose presence might be less this season.
Yeah.
Chris Potter, who plays Tim. That feels like a big shift, especially after the season 18 finale where Tim, turned down that rodeo gig to stay close to home. You'd think he'd be more prominent.
It absolutely does feel like a swerve, and it's something that stands out from the behind-the-scenes stuff we've seen. Chris Potter hasn't really been spotted much in the on-set photos and videos that fans and crew sometimes share. Now, there's no official confirmation about his storyline, of course, but his absence from that sort of candid footage, it strongly suggests his role might be reduced this season. It raises a really important question. How are they going to handle Tim's storyline without his usual screen time? Especially after that big decision he made, maybe an off-screen journey. Or perhaps it's more subtle, like an internal thing. It does open up narrative space for others, which could be an interesting shift, actually. It's a bit of a risk, though, because Tim often drives a lot of the drama and the comedy, too.
Yeah, definitely adds a layer of intrigue. Will his absence create a void, or will others step up? We'll have to wait and see. But, okay, it's not just about who's back or maybe less prominent. Heartland always brings in new characters. What new faces might we see popping up in Hudson?
Well, the eagle-eyed fans, they're always on it. They picked up on a couple of speculated new additions based on filming sightings. We're hearing that Sailor McPherson, who is actually Babe McPherson's real-life sister.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. She's rumored to be playing Katie's new friend named River. That could be a really engaging dynamic, you know?
Yeah.
Bringing an outside perspective into Katie's world as she navigates those teen years.
Makes sense.
Then there's actor Dylan Hocko. He's also been seen filming. Speculation there is maybe he's Nathan's nephew or even a potential boyfriend for Katie.
Ooh, okay.
Characters like these, they often introduce new challenges, friendships, maybe some romance. Reflects the changing town, right?
Okay, beyond the official stuff and casting, the juicy details often come from those behind-the-scenes glimpses, don't they? What have fans and crew shared from the set? Any sneak peeks into the actual drama or heartwarming moments?
Oh yeah, this is where we get some really great stuff. So the show had its annual Fan Extras Day back on June 27th. That's where fans actually get to be in the show, filming. And Amber Marshall, Michelle Morgan, Sean Johnston, Babe McPherson, Jessica Steen, they were all there. And they shot what was described as an epic nighttime rodeo competition scene. This is for episode 1906. What's really significant is that 1906 is Heartland's 275th episode.
Wow, 275.
Huge milestone. And here's a key detail. Katie was apparently dressed up for the rodeo, like competition attire, while the others were in everyday clothes.
Oh, so she's competing.
Strongly suggests that.
What else have we gleaned from filming?
Well, another fantastic source has been Michelle Morgan, who plays Lou. She directed 2 episodes this season, 1907 and 1908. And she was great. She shared these vlogs from the set, giving us quite a few little glimpses. She specifically mentioned, like, a sweet scene with Jack and Lisa just talking on the porch. You know, those quiet moments that ground the show.
Yeah, love those.
There was also a touching scene between Lou and Amy. Could be about anything, right? Sister stuff, ranch challenges, their own lives. And for the horse fans, Amy was seen with a guest character, riding a horse. So likely a classic Heartland horse storyline rescue, a new client.
Okay, wow. Michelle really did give us a lot to chew on there. Sounds like some key character interactions and maybe bigger events too.
Yeah.
What else did she show or what else has surfaced?
Okay, so she also showed Nathan on the phone, but at a new location called the Hitching Post.
And this is pretty intriguing, a bar scene. It features Lisa and a mystery female character. Apparently Lisa's very happy to see this person.
Ooh, a mystery woman. Fans are already buzzing. Could it be Lisa's sister? And that would open up a whole new dynamic for her, maybe affect things with Jack or the family.
Yeah, that could be really interesting.
Plus, there was a big scene filmed at the Dude Ranch. Like 50 extras, music, dancing, described as a party of some sort.
That sounds like a lot is packed into those episodes. Anything else from the filming process?
Absolutely. It wouldn't be Heartland without it. They filmed a cattle scene.
Oh, that classic.
Total classic. We also saw Katie spotted in the round pen with her horse, Dodger, which, you know, ties back to that rodeo scene. And, naturally, scenes were filmed at Maggie's Diner, still the heart of Hudson.
Anywhere else? Outside the ranch?
Yeah, they filmed out in the town of High River, which is, you know, the stand-in for Hudson. Specifically, they were seen at George Lane Memorial Park and its playground. Suggests some lighter moments, maybe family scenes in the park.
Nice.
There's talk of filming scenes at the nursing home where Nathan's dad, Nathan Sr., lives. And get this, Jack apparently visits Nathan Sr. with a horse in tow. Think about the symbolism. It speaks volumes about compassion, how Jack connects, just bringing a piece of the life Nathan Sr. knew to him. That sounds incredibly moving.
Wow. Yeah, that sounds like classic Heartland, hitting you right in the heart. So, okay, putting this all together, what does it all mean for you, the fan, tuning in for season 19? It sounds like a really rich mix of stories.
It's exactly. I mean, from the returning cast, Georgie's big comeback, to all these storyline hints, it really is shaping up to be another season filled with family, those heartfelt moments, plenty of drama, all under those big Alberta skies that viewers just love. These details, they build real anticipation for specific characters, right? Katie's rodeo journey, Lou and Amy's connection, Lisa's mystery friend or sister, Jack's incredibly touching visit. It promises a season that keeps the core spirit, absolutely, but also pushes things forward, exploring new ground for the characters.
Yeah, we've covered so much today, from the premiere date right down to specific scenes, but gosh, there's still so many fascinating threads. Personally, I'm really curious about how they handle Tim's storyline, given Chris Potter's apparent absence. Is it explained? Is it a mystery? And Georgie's return, especially late in the season, that feels huge. Could set up something totally new for the future, couldn't it?
Oh, indeed. The way they navigate these character absences or integrate new people, it always raises big questions, doesn't it?
Yeah.
About character arcs, how the show evolves. It really leaves you wondering, how will all these pieces, how will they all weave together into the bigger family story this season? And what new challenges or triumphs will really define this next chapter for Heartland? Will it be a big shift or more subtle?
Absolutely. So many questions. What storylines are you most excited for in season 19? That wraps up our deep dive for today. We really hope you feel thoroughly informed and totally ready for October 5th.